Humans of New York was founded in 2010 by Brandon Stanton and is an internet blog that shares stories of seemingly everyday people in New York City to show that everybody is unique in their own way. In its 6 years on the internet, it has amassed over 20 million followers across all social media and has resulted in 2 best-selling books. Hackettstown, New Jersey, and more specifically, Hackettstown High School, is seemingly not a very interesting place, but what if it is more than meets the eye? Without further ado, this is Humans of Hackettstown High School.
Gabby Wagoo,
Shannon Miller,
Julian Nichols,
Scott Cullen.
I am Aditi Pillai.
I guess I'm unique because I don't really care what people think that much. I just do my own thing, and I know what I want in life, and I just kind of just push the rest aside. I'm not really worried about everything except getting to college and getting where I want. Most interesting, I guess, because I just figured out what I want to do with my life, so I'm trying to get internship at a hospital over the summer. Got to get ready for college. Some people say I'm funny. I don't get it. Funny, sarcastic, honest. My high school experience has been good. Not super typical like in the movies, like I haven't been thrown into a locker yet, no slushies, but it's been fun. I've liked it enough. I mean, it gets overwhelming and I want to like move to Antarctica and just like live in an igloo by myself, but it's been fine. I'm ready for it to be over though.
The most interesting thing in my life right now is probably that I'm trying to write a book of short stories, like a collection. I only have a couple, but it's fun. I like it. I'd probably describe me as a good student and a kind person. My most vivid memory is probably from when I was like 4-ish, and we went to Disney and we were watching the Wishes show like at the castle, you know, and my dad had me on his shoulders and my whole family standing around watching Wishes, and we're all crying and it was a great time. It's been a roller coaster, to say the least. There's been good times and bad times, but I think it's mostly good times, and I make the best of the bad times. What do I think makes me unique? I think I'm unique because I'm more than just like one thing. Like I don't just play volleyball and I don't just get good grades. Like, yeah.
I describe myself as independent, open-minded, and friendly. I think the most interesting thing going on in my life is probably the career choice I'm going to go into. I'm trying to go into culinary school because I don't want to go to college. And so I'm, finding that and finding out how to go to that. It's an interesting alternative to like higher education. My favorite memory is going into New York City when it was raining and we visited art museums and cafes and acted much more indie than we actually are for a whole day. I won't lie, my high school experience has not been great. I don't love it. I don't like my classes. There are a lot of people that I don't enjoy being around. But I guess it's good. I guess it's better than not going to any sort of schooling. So I should be lucky I have that.
I was in the military before I became a teacher. I was in the Army Reserves for 6 years. In 2006 to late 2006, from about April to November, I was deployed to Italy, Vicenza, Italy, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous place to go. Northern Italy is absolutely gorgeous. And when I was stationed there, I did police responsibilities for the 173rd. They were deployed to Iraq and we were covering their jobs. So pretty much we just policed a small community of officers who were living on base, just making sure drunk drivers got home okay. So at night, I was working every other day, so I had a really great shift. I was off every other day, so I could explore, go wherever. And the first time I saw Venice was inspiring. It was absolutely amazing. And again, the military provided that for me. It allowed me to do that. Yeah, I did the Army as a way to make college more affordable so I could become a teacher. The end game was always to teach. It was a long road to get here though. It took a lot.
I was born in India. I came here when I was around 5 years old, so America is a really new experience for me. The most interesting thing happening in my life right now is actually I'm starting a non-profit organization for orphans in India. And it's The state I come from in India is Kerala, and there the literacy rate is really high, but not a lot of girls go past middle school. So try to get them into secondary school is my goal. The most vivid memory I've had is actually stepping off the plane when coming here, because it was an absolutely new environment for me. I've never been on a plane, so just coming off that plane to this completely new country, it's probably the most vivid memory I have. I would describe myself as pretty hardworking. Like, I'm ambitious, I have a lot of goals in life, and some people don't like that, but I think that just aiming high is what really gets you to a place you want to be in.
While Hackettstown may not be as interesting as Humans of New York with its over 20 million devoted fans and its thousands of stories, Hackettstown still has over 1,000 people who attend it every day from 3 different sending districts. We hope that now you may look at Hackettstown a little differently. Everyone you pass in the hallway, sit next to in class, or even pass on your way home has a story, and together you all contribute to the wonderfully diverse place that is Hackettstown High School.